Morning, HMS 7. It's great to see you back on a Monday, and some of us on a Tuesday. Really good to see you guys here. Get a little Van Halen going to get us started here on a Monday. Great to see everybody back in the building. If you're here in our A group on a Monday or our B group on a Tuesday, we're getting this twice. Again, main purpose of Jumpstart is to continue to show you skills and talk about skills and think about skills that you can grow as a person that will help you be successful. 7 of these habits, tried and true, that if you practice them, work on them, develop them, you'll become successful. The key one that we talked about to start everything off is being proactive. And honestly, all these habits fall into place if you are proactive. Being a proactive person means that you face your challenges, you step up to the challenges in front of you, and you embrace the challenges that are in front of you. I want to take just a small moment to thank everyone for working their tails off, teachers and students alike, during our first week of hybrid and our remote day on Wednesday. Students and teachers, I can't thank you enough. We had over 90% of our students engaged in that learning process. We want to get that up to 100%, but over 90% of us were proactive in engaging in that process. First things first is our habit here, but there are 7 of them, beginning with the end in mind, thinking win-win, seeking first to understand, then to be understood, to synergize, and to sharpen your saw. All of these should be practiced at one time, but we're chunking them and going over them one at a time. At this moment, I want you to sit around and think about put first things first. One more time, I want you to think about put first things first. Think about what that means for the next 15 seconds. After giving yourself a little bit of reflection on what exactly that skill and that habit means, I'd like you to think back to the 20 and 5 and why the 20 and 5 is important. Again, one more time. Think back to put first things first. Think about Warren Buffett. Think of the 20 and 5 and think about the why. I'd like you to think about that here for the next 10 to 15 seconds. All right, now I'd like you to turn and talk to a partner, could be a teacher or a partner, about what it means and why it's important. I'll give you about 20 seconds to discuss. Go. All right, 3 claps on me. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully you recall that this is a prioritizing strategy. That is prioritizing the level of importance in what you do. When you show up in your homeroom today, hopefully that first priority is you open up your laptop and you understand it needs to be charged and ready to go. And then you're ready for homeroom. When you get into your first hour, that first priority should be to what? It should be to listen. To listen to what your teacher has to say so that you can understand what's about to transpire. And if you don't understand, ask questions. That 20 and 5 was Mr. Buffett's strategy of thinking of 20 things you want to accomplish. Picking the top 5 and getting rid of the other 15. The why was that the other 15 will distract you from the 5 that you really want to accomplish. Again, those other 15 will prevent you from accomplishing the top 5 that you really want to accomplish. Again, that's the 20 and the 5, and that's a why. Moving on here, shared in your Google Classroom with you, shared with you from me, Mr. Henry, is another goal sheet. We did a proactive sheet. This one is for the next habit, which is putting first things first. Over the course of October, I'd like you to write down 20 things you want to accomplish this year. You may not get to 20 today. In fact, you most likely will not. But hopefully you get to 20 throughout the month of October, and then I want you to pick your top 5 and focus on them. This is a way for you to hold yourself accountable over the 5 things that you want to knock out before this year is over. Pick 20, get it down to 5, and remember, you've got to avoid those other 15 at all costs, which is going to be interesting. Because some of you might have making a TikTok on there, and that's probably not in the top 5 of what you should try to get to accomplish this year. Again, these will be shared with you. I will be viewing them. They're to hold yourself accountable and practicing one of the habits of highly successful teens. Last piece here is our trivia challenge. This is for my history teachers out there. Ms. Evans and myself have been in your classrooms checking out some of the stuff you've been talking about. So we're going to talk about the Louisiana Purchase as our trivia challenge. Here's the question. In what year did the Louisiana Purchase occur, and why did the French sell hundreds of thousands of acres of territory to the United States? Why did the French sell hundreds of thousands of acres of territory to the U.S. at a bargain discount of about 2 cents per acre? Why and when? We'll give you 15 seconds to get those answers to your teachers. Hopefully this sparked a little bit of review and discussion for you guys. Remember that year is 1803. 1803, Thomas Jefferson was able to bribe the French, not bribe, a little bit of a joke there, convince the French to sell the Louisiana Territory to the United States. The why is the piece that sometimes we forget. The French at the time, led by Napoleon Bonaparte, were trying to defeat or unite their country. And Napoleon needed the money from the sale of the Louisiana Territory to fund his war chest, mostly against the United Kingdom. Second piece there is Napoleon hoped that by selling this off to the United States, the British or the United Kingdom would be more distracted by the United States than the French, so that he could focus on controlling continental Europe and uniting his country. If you got that right, your teachers will email us and we will come around and reward you throughout the day. Thank you for participating. We love you guys. Good to see you here on a Monday in person for my A group, Tuesday for my B group. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.